Hello, I'm unmuted now. Everything is fine. Welcome back. More triangles time. Answering the eternal question: am I a triangle? This game is doing a lot of talking at me, and I'm super not mad at it. It's actually like the perfect pace for a Friday evening, and where my brain is at. I'm proud of me. Proud of me for making this decision.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
My wife.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
Have a bit more self-confidence there.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Every time I hear someone say the first step is the most important, all I can think about is that YouTube video, which is Lord of the Rings, except every time Sam takes a step, it's the furthest he's ever gone from the Shire. If I take one more step, this will be the furthest I've ever gone.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
It's not as good as the one that is Lord of the Rings, but only interactions between women. And it's legit 14 seconds long.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request.
Reasonable.
Listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was a...
Oh, whoops.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Let me just check the log. Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Icefrost that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened. Oh, okay.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations...
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse...
We could be cast away like pawns.
Wonderful.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
Game of Thrones in it.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Oh.
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolford.
Oh.
You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
It's quite dramatic.
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action.
Take action.
And I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person.
Oh wow, he really said be a wife, but also have dimension. He had a hobby.
Of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Oh wait, that's me.
Well,
I'm my lord.
fighting over tonight's banquet
I identify as my lord.
final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Okay, Dada. I won't disappoint you, Dada. A young hawk source completed. Save, why not? So was that was all chapter 1, okay. So we're thrown straight in as Lord to look after the
30 years after the salt iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land.
Oh, we get precious minerals,
United
okay.
at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success. The first step on the road to peace.
This feels too easy.
Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolfford. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolfford from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he will
Simon.
lay for this new era.
To arms, brave warriors. Okay, so... Yeah. Brain catching up.
Welcome to Castle Wolford, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this.
I recognize that
Though
voice.
I must admit, the news of the Union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
Didst thou not know the scalding tea?
And this is your son? As I recall.
Sarah Noah Wilford, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolfort in Sarah Noah's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both.
You know she's
Imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolfort, as will I.
you know she's important and powerful because the back of her clothes is one single purple strap. Unique sprite. She's gonna do something big.
Easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed, he has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Orzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels.
Oh no.
As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
We're gonna have guns. Are we gonna have to deal with guns? Explosive material.
Arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Doesn't sound
He
good.
had gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good.
I love the music in this. Music's great.
Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our
Oh, it's the-
guests are
it's the same
most
day?
important
Okay.
personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Oh no. Oh no, I have to not offend someone. Oh dear. Oh, why? Lord Dragan could be anywhere. I suppose this is a good opportunity as any to speak with the common folk. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase. You're already offended? No one cares, Steve. No one cares. In this phase, you may freely move about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle and more. Run/walk. Okay. Oh, you can zoom. Hello. I heard tell Prince Roland's is shirking his duties at the castle once again. Like heavens, that shitless child isn't in line for the crown. Eager to hear your speech. Oh, that's Benedict. Combining the expertise and manpower of Nozelia's three nations, this mine will unearth a newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will provide beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It said Lord Dragan's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. Okay. Oh, money. No, not money. Item. See the peace we enjoy now. One would never think that 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. A salt iron war seems naught but a far-off nightmare now. Any more things? Oh, yes. Marvels of Nozelia Volume 2 to notes. You'll find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they'll help you better understand Norzelia and its history. Your notes you've collected at any time by selecting War Chronicle. Okay, let's have a look. There is no sight in the realm as impressive as the Hyzantian capital. After braving the vast desert, the first thing a visitor to the great city sees is a wall so huge it does not look like it could have been made by human hands, the Goddess Shield. Pass through the gate and you will emerge into a thriving metropolis of believers. Just beyond the street lies the huge, calm waters of the Source. Unbelievable as it may seem, the city and the walls encircle the entirety of the Great Lake where all Norzelia's soul originates. The centre of the lake towers a mountain-like statue of the goddess, an enduring symbol of the Holy State's faith. Indeed, after beholding how Hyzant could not only survive in the middle of an inhospitable desert but thrive, even an unbeliever such as myself started to think that statue might actually be the goddess incarnate. In the palace in the city centre lives the Hierophant, who they say hears the voice of the goddess of salt. Is it me? Am I the goddess of Hyzant? I imagine such a voice would be just as majestic and calm as the city she watches over. Oh, there's another one. Salt, indeed. Up the Norzelia River and past a handful of craggy mountains, there lies the Aesfrosti capital. Despite the blizzard... Hang on, sorry, my eyes are like... telling me to close them for a second. This happens sometimes when I'm playing games via capture card because it... I need to mess around with the settings on it because for whatever reason it sets the frame rate really low and my eyes get unhappy occasionally. Salt for the salt god. Up the Norzelia River and past a handful of craggy mountains lies the Aesfrosti capital. Despite the blizzards off-swirling about it, the city itself is orderly and well-maintained, and the people who dwell there spirited and undaunted. By working together, they have managed to thrive in one of the most inhospitable places in the realm. It's this fortitude that has allowed Aesfrost to grow into a nation to be reckoned with. Aesfrosti's Ironstone was carved out of a rocky mountainside, which is unusual but fitting for a land with countless iron mines within its borders. It functions as both a castle and an iron factory. Skilled artisans in the Grand Duchy are brought to the castle, where they mass-produce ironworks and engage in technological research. Thanks to an enormous forge as large and as hot as the mouth of a volcano within the castle, they are able to create huge quantities of ironware and weapons on a daily basis for Aesfrost's pride and joy, the Black Irons. Up the castle's ramparts is arguably the crowning achievement of Aesfrosti ironworking, a gigantic bell, larger than the largest dragon. I cannot even begin to fathom how they managed to create such a beast. Each day the bell tolls the time for the people of the capital. It's so loud it can be heard all throughout the mountains and has been known to trigger avalanches on distant slopes. Well, so that's a little bit of background about the two places I get to choose to go. Oh, you're a person. More healing items. Oh, I like the herbs, the hanging herbs doing a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. There's nothing to miss, my lord. Another quiet day. Playing hide and seek till Dad comes home. I need to find a place to hide and quick. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't anything bad to happen to you. One of my favourite games. Barrels were always my favourite place to hide. Takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. That's the pragmatic one. That's going to be the moral one, and that's the other one. Utility. Double checking what I need. Morality and liberty. That's going to be morality. That's going to be... It's so hard to even, like, guess what's what. Let's go for that. It may speak from experience, they won't. However, there may be even better hiding places to be around town. Find a hiding place no one's ever thought of before. That is a great way to get lost forever as a child. It's just like him to gallivant off with nary of a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? To know a town, you must take time to relish your company. That's what Eridor told me, and perhaps more colourful words. It's the port centre of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at all. Not at the expense of fair trade. Wolffort is nestled safely behind castle walls. It is a town at peace and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. That's definite fair trade. That's liberty. Place is truly alive with the sound of coins changing hands and deals being struck. Wolffort lies in between Glenbrook and Hyzant, and merchants from near and far come here to sell their wares. It is the beating heart of our Demesne, and it is my duty to ensure the safety of all within. You administer to your duty well, I see. The people are happy. Of that there can be no doubt. I saw a flashy, glittery thing while I was talking to her, and now I don't know where it is. Ah, there it is. Cool. Memory functioning. Ooh, money. Thank you for this money that belongs to no one that I just found on the floor outside. Oh, this is Dragan. This town is prosperous and its people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. My apologies, but you are. The apology should be mine. I'm Serenoa Wolffort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course, I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual in my arrival. Any more interesting things? I'm just expecting to get something out of one of these boiling pots. I know it's going to happen at some point. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride to be like that. Just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. Saltmonger, the most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A valuable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. I feel like melting pot is one of those things that's not okay to say anymore, but I can't remember why. Wait. Oh no, the sparkle is not coming from the soup. No soup. Alright, I think that's everything. Conclude exploration. I do enjoy that you get to walk around, talk to other characters and characters from the local area. Add to the banquet.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Ooh.
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolffort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
Excellent.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
Ugh, social climber.
Skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold
Taxes?
words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Oh, good lord! Don't ask me. I don't have opinions.
Satisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant.
Mm-hmm.
By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Well, no, not at
Of course
all.
not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
I don't know numbers so good.
However, I can say, we will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute.
Detecting a problem in their government when they are ruled by a goddess that is a statue that only speaks through one person feels like not a good system of government.
But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Daddy. Is religion the bad guy? Who knows? Oh, I have an optional thing. Children of the Crown speak to their father, King Ragnar. Don't know, it's how all religion works? Probably. Ben's banana deck has a combo that removes everyone else's permanents. That sounds rude.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure.
Wow.
Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries.
Duty.
It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but That can change as quickly as the wind.
Am I the change as quickly as the wind?
Can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Wow.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell.
What?
I would clear my head.
Cordelia's like,
Journey on the morrow, after all.
she's like weirdly British and American at the same time. It's bizarre. Yeah, be the murder you wish to see. Am I the villain? Am I the drama?
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Cool.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Could you be my daddy?
Surely you jest, Your Highness.
The tar?
Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval.
Oh, how hard it must be.
Rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
How difficult it must be to have born into infinite wealth and power and have people just be slightly disappointed in you. How hard that must be. So terrible. So difficult. However do you cope? Banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragan, however, has something on his mind. I wasn't gonna, but we can. No, let's not, actually.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I
Big
felt I need
stretch.
to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
I think she fancies me.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Why don't you just ask her? She's right there. Literally right there.
Life. Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine.
Conky what?
Rustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this
true? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well.
I think Dragan might be.
My own father lived
You know,
ever in the shadow of his
one
elder brother,
one of us.
the former Archduke. Our house too is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound ally.
Literally me at any buffet. It would be extremely rude for me to not eat all the food all the time.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yeah, your Nation.
Ah, yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
I guess it will benefit everyone. It's the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. Let's go for true harmony. Why not? That feels like the opposite. That feels like a Delulu. Nice big Delulu.
First step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward.
Yeah, nice guys finish famously first. Famously first.
In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be writ large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy.
Yeah,
Perhaps I should
tipsy.
just lie.
We've all been there, mate.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Big main character energy.
The passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you...
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Concept of arranged marriage is so fucked up.
Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
She's quite sassy. Like underneath that, like, oh, I'm so quiet, Uwu. Little bit of a bitch there.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those...
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house. Pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend. Long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
God, they've put so much into the characterization in this. I feel like I'm watching a TV series. Simone gathers the members of House Wolffort to announce his abdication.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward.
Hey, JQ, thank you so much for the 27 months. Hi, welcome back. How's it going?
I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
I, my lord, our undying loyalty to House Wolffort.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolffort, It is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
Scale get.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such we must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Good boy.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
Yes, Dada.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I can totally see the grind being a bit too much. I love strategy games where you have to grind a lot, so I'm happy.
Lord Simon Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
Proving grounds, you say?
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolffort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, your majesty. I shall not disappoint.
Oh.
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me.
Oh no, it's the twins and they're serving cunt.
If not for your high birth, your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolffort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles.
Wow.
Have a way with men.
Wow.
Also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Well, those two can get absolutely in the bin, all the way in, feet and everything.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Phallus and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf, and my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Wow. Frederica's family are terrible. Beef for the pink hair is so wild. At least they chose something abstract and not real life to be fantasy racist about, rather than anything else. I didn't actually read what that said. I think it said something about encampment. Ah, yes, hello. What do you do? Smithy. As blacksmith, I have the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. It's my honor to forge and repair whatever Wolfort's warriors require. Any blades that need tempering or bows that need priming, you only need to say the word. Pink-haired people are the worst, right? I used to have pink hair. A very, very long time ago. Over 10 years at this point. At the smithy, you can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both of these services require materials and coin. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing a weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. You can acquire weapon abilities within the same rank in any order, but if the later a skill is learned, the more materials it will require. If a weapon ability is connected to another with an arrow icon, then they must be acquired in the order of the arrow. Weapon abilities contained within a box marked with "or" cannot be active at the same time. However, once you have acquired either one, you get both. Cool. So, for example, I don't have any stones, so I can't equip this bow. Okay, so this is the class upgrade system. Oh, sorry, the character. No, this is kind of the class system, I guess. Can I upgrade anything for anyone? Yeah, so I can upgrade his sword. I can upgrade the sword. I can upgrade the cane sword. Oh, I can't upgrade the cane sword, sorry. How about the book? Running for that fiber. I could go buy some fiber, I think. Increases fire damage. Clear weather, wow. Presumably, weapon rank 2 requires a certain level or a certain amount of upgrades. Sword uses stone and iron. Sorry, knife. And then shields use iron and stone. Rock and stone! Want to make a D&D sorcerer with the style of Gila. Gila's very cool. The art style in this is... I love the, sketch style. Anna, because every game needs a Flynn. Okay. I think I'm gonna... Hang on. I needed stone for the healing staff, didn't I? Yeah. What do I need for Frederica? Is it fiber? I think I can buy that. Yeah. If I buy 2. And then... Sure, why not? Let's sell some healing items. I'm sure they're not that important, right? And I guess weapon potency is just better than increasing a stat by 1. I see, and it takes 6 for the next one. Can I see what that unlocks? No. Cool. Spent all my money. I'm sure that was a fantastic idea. I look forward to never regretting that. I have to physically walk out, don't I? Yeah. Ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Is there anywhere? No side quest stuff. Cool. I do indeed like to grind. It's probably something that I'll grind off stream as well, maybe. I'm currently playing Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark off stream as my off stream game, and I'm really loving that. That's really good if you like Final Fantasy Tactics style stuff.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the
More
mines
iron?
endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
The cup.
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the
Big shame
moment,
indeed.
Eredor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin.
I do enjoy some festivities.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Nod.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Oh my god, do I get to play the game? Can I play?
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge?
Probably not, but put me on a grid. Put me on a grid.
I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Avlora's very heavily Final Fantasy 9 Beatrix code. I haven't played Final Fantasy 9.
Be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Maybe I need to see that on stream one day. I put it on the list of JRPGs to add.
Time is nigh, Serenoa. But I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of a kingdom, after all. There's no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries. Do you know what? Yeah, no time for that.
This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way.
Serenoa.
However, even the strongest of us have their moments of weakness. I hope to be there for you during yours. Whatever happens, we mustn't turn away from the difficulties ahead of us.
You're right, of course. A member of the royal family should not be so maudlin.
Maudlin. That is a word I've never seen before.
Thank you for reminding me of that, my friend.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Oh my god, it's the one with the good name. Huet with the good name.
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huet of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Eight. Boyfriend homework. So, I've watched Ben play most of it, but we're talking literally 8 years ago. So, I've seen a lot of the game, but I haven't played it myself. It's one of the few. I really struggle with the PlayStation, the PS1 Final Fantasy games. I don't really like 7. I know that's a controversial statement. I just don't enjoy playing it. I don't like it. I much prefer the remake. I tried 8. 8's very bizarre and super easy to break. And then 9. 9 is the most appealing of the 3 PS1 ones to me. I just haven't played it. Maybe one day. It's just it looks so old now. I just don't know how I would get on with it. But, who knows. Roland's aptitude in battle. I knew that already. I've used him. Hewitt's aptitude. Rain arrows down on foes from the back of a hawk. Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater her range. Cool. Hey, Shaka, how's it going? How was D&D? Welcome on in. She doesn't have the range. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat. Do you have a stratagem in mind for the tourney? Defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win. I hope that was morality. I am not going to talk to everyone here. But I am going to run around and look for items. I do enjoy the free camera here. You bought a cowboy hat? There are not any better things in life than a cowboy hat. I approve. Where are the triangles? There's a triangle. See in the distance right there? Right on the top of the screen. There's 2 triangles there, actually. There we go. Found it. Is this a triangle? Am I a triangle? A cat. Can I pet the cat? I can pet the cat. Thanks for teaching me man math. I just heard Ben giggle, so I assume he was typing that. Oh, it doesn't look like there's any items on the ground. Ooh, oh wait, no, there's one there. Sleep recovery pellet. Why would I need sleep recovery? Sleep good. Bonjour. I am Patriarch of the House Consor. By King Regnar's grace, we are chosen above all others to attend this momentous ceremony. 'Tis an honor truly. All we have, we owe to our king. Let us continue to serve him as well as we can. Today I fight by Sir Maxwell's side in the tourney. I could not envision a greater honor than this. May we cross swords, Lord Serenoa, and may the fight be one to remember. Yeah, what are you playing in your D&D campaign? I'm so suspicious of anything that moves on the map. Oh look, it's the arsehole twins. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thalas Acefrost at your service. Go away. No, I don't want to talk to you. You are rude to my wife. Predictable match with a predictable outcome. Cool. Okay, I think I'm just good to... Oh no, there's someone to talk to over there. What do you want, Benedict? Before the tourney begins, I would like to ask you a single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? A chance for our three nations to gather and celebrate, although the battles may be bloodless, victories feel the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of House Wolfort's legacy. It may appear to be mere entertainment, but reputations are at stake. If we show weakness, then it will be noted by all in attendance. Yeah, let's remind people of House Wolfort's legacy. Leela, warrior princess, amazing. Though the weapons will be blunted, they'll be victors and vanquished all the same. Attendees will be curious to see the new lord's talent. Does he possess the ferocity of his forebears? The answer to that question shall be determined soon and shall ring far into the future. Am I the future? Alright, I think... Oh, whoops, did not mean to press that. Am I a triangle? How many axes is enough axes? This is the question. Alright, recommended level 3. A fight. A fig hut. Let's go. And thank you for the 2 years. My God.
Have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations. Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the Holy State of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Hurrah!
The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simon's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not my dada.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Indeed. I look forward to crossing swords with you.
I look forward to crossing swords with you too, Teehee.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin. I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat.
And do that. This is your breakfast TV. Well, I hope you enjoy it. How are you doing, Ant? How's it going? Also, do you like my green screen? Just because we can never be doing the same thing. During battle preparation, you can survey the battlefield, place units, and even return to encampment. Okay. You can change the initial placement of your units before battle begins. Select the unit you wish to move, and then, okay. The square selected, they'll swap. I feel like I want you there. You there. Probably want Roland like towards the... I certainly want you at the back because you're an archer. Actually, I'm going to swap these two. Just do a little safe. Just switch every 6 months. Sounds good. Sounds good. I don't think I want to give them anything. Yeah, because they don't equip items. I just use them from a single inventory. Wah, 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 wah. The tourney.
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
Swordplay.
Hyzan's most famed generals will have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation. For honor and glory!
Cool. No room for mistakes. Perfect.
I will end this.
So I believe. Oh no, I don't have it yet. Just gonna put her there.
I won't lose.
Oh, they're being sneaky and using like tactics. Oh, I missed that.
Shall we begin?
Whatever that was, it's gone. Oh dear.
This battle is ours.
There's no higher ground that I can get her on, right? Cool. Blinding arrow. Deal physical damage and have a chance to blind them for 3 turns. Well, that seems pretty good. Oh, he resists it. Boo.
Honor of House Wolfort.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Oh, you've got a big stick.
I see a path to victory.
So Big Chin Man is next. Okay. And then it's 2 enemies. Then the boss. Then my healer mage. So I'm gonna get the most. It's gonna be best to buff this one, I think.
It is time to strike.
Oh, woo!
I'll take you on.
Infuriate all enemies within a 2 range. So if I do that there, I can only really get 2 of them. Let's. I'm just going to attack. Oh, or not. That's my rogue. Ow! A knife! No!
Cool heads shall prevail.
Is anyone injured? I don't think so. We've taken a little bit. It's probably the thief, yeah. Probably also don't want her to go off on her own, so here you go.
Be at ease. Thank you. Allow me.
Alright. Big burn.
2 ashes.
Oh, nice. I got her, whatever that is. Kudos. Certain maneuvers will reward you kudos, which can be traded for valuable items at the encampment in the Sundry Shop. Sundry Shop is not available in the other sections of the story. Okay. I have like 15 of that or whatever at the moment.
Your orders?
Okay. Right, that's that one dead. Oh, and I get to attack twice. Very nice.
I won't lose.
So if I go here, then that makes you a dead.
Too slow.
Oh, I'm gonna lose that. That money. No, god damn it. Oh, ouch. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I can take this one out, so you don't get a turn. You're an enemy, yeah. Gonna assume it's game over if
Your defense is weak.
Oh, he's so going down. Yeah. Rip.
But the day isn't lost yet.
Oh, okay. I suspect in the normal game that doesn't happen. If the main character goes down.
I've been waiting for this.
Right, let's do a provoke. Can't really get many of them. So having the main character run off on his own was probably a bad-ish idea. It's going to be a heal Roland, I think. Oh wait, whose turn is it next? Is it you? Oh no, I get to use her first. Alright.
Your wounds are healed.
Thank you.
Let me show you what I've learned.
I can hit 2 there. Nice.
Heed my call.
Would you stop throwing knives at people? It's very rude.
My turn.
Sound strike.
And another one?
Allow me. Sound strike.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
Uh-oh. Ow.
Time to take flight. The blindness chance on that is really low. Yeah, take that book. That's definitely not the right move. Oh dear. Oh, he's weak to this. All right. My turn. We can win.
You brute. Oh no. I'm not doing super well at this whole winning thing. Oh, she's so fucked. Yeah. Status changes are denoted with an icon on a turn counter. One turn will be deducted from the counter when their turn arrives. There are a variety of changes. Poison, paralysis, silent sleep, mobility, blindness, fury, tempt. Instant death. Auto revive, regen, invincible, take cover. Fire counter, ice counter, act again. Oh my god, there are so many. Alright.
I shall try my level best.
Who's next? Probably want to give her a buff.
It is time to strike.
Considering she gets to attack 4,000 times a turn.
Shall we begin?
You can do a nice heal.
Your wounds are healed.
I can keep fighting.
You won't beat me.
Right. A taunt may now be worth doing. Oh, it's a 0% chance of taunting him. Right.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exham. This trifling tourney will bring Hyzant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorsley. You would do well to keep your eyes...
Minister Saw Slay.
Allow me.
Here's what I might do. I can't get to her. Damn it. Don't know what the best thing to do for her is then, because she can't spell. Probably get away.
Your orders?
Alright. Go and do a murder. Just to... or murder him? Or no, it's definitely murder the boss.
Victory is within reach.
Ah, as if. Alright, there we go.
Victory is within reach.
Did you see that?
Oh, a bit. Throw poison. That seems like it might be useful.
Minister Sorsley, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Exquisite spoils, nice. Yeah, Hewitt's going down.
Your Highness.
For victory.
This is not a fantastic situation to be in.
It ends here. For my kingdom. Damn it.
Oh, he didn't go behind and gank.
I shall try my level best.
She's already buffed. No, she's not buffed. So, here you go.
It is time to strike.
I can do it.
Now then. Good try.
Nice miss.
I will end this.
Oh, how nice of you to line up for me.
2 ashes.
Attack from a safe zone. Very nice.
Shall we begin?
For a better world. Is anyone in danger? Probably yes. I think it's Roland, right? Yeah.
Your wounds are healed.
Your wounds are healed. That's the same line as in Octopath Traveler. Almost as if they're the same developer.
Your orders?
Do I... Oh, fuck it, I'm greeding. I haven't actually been able to get one of these yet. Always choose greed.
Yes.
Let us pry out their weakness. Your defense is weak.
Now. Did you see that?
I see the threads of
Bulwark. I assume that is going to be a defense up thing. Could you stop putting my friends to sleep? It's very rude.
Allow me.
I do a little bonk.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Yeah, that's not going to hit very hard. There's only one guy left. It's just to keep hitting. Yeah, get him, mages.
I will end this.
Oh, he actually has kind of dog shit defense.
Sound strike. Allow me.
Ooh,
Victory
nice.
is within reach.
I've been waiting for this.
Punchy, punchy.
Time to die.
Together. Sound strike.
I love the battlefield.
My old wounds flare up again.
Could you send them here? I could use a nap. Naps are pretty good. Naps are pretty good. Double exquisite spoils. What does it mean? Victory! It didn't feel like I deserved that, but I will take it. My convictions have been strengthened. Bum, 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 bum.
To think they'd get the better of us.
Your father taught you well. Well fought. The day is yours.
Indeed it is.
Victory goes to House Wolfort! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Stand back. This one is mine.
Very well. I accept your challenge.
Oh. Oh, this flashes to white, please no.
Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours.
Bonk, bonk.
I yield.
Oh.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell.
My hand. I can't feel it. So that was General Avlora. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield.
Can't feel your hand. That's slightly sinister.
There will be no quarter given today, young lord of House Wolfort.
I would expect nothing less.
Oh, we don't get to play that one out. Presume I lose then. Yeah.
Huh? Where am I?
Oh wow, he full on knocked me unconscious.
You're awake, and none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
But I took a blow from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
To arms, brave warriors, completed. Save game, yes. I suspect this may be a very good place to finish this.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies proved their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawnspear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, where the river whither the river flows. I am actually gonna call the stream here, because starting a new chapter feels like a mistake. So thank you so much everyone for hanging out. This has been super fun. I am glad I'm giving this game another try. It feels really different to how I remember, and I very enjoy it. I've had a lot of fun here. Yeah, as per usual, if you're new here and this is your first time and you've been enjoying this, please feel free to smash the follow button. Is it really smashing? I don't even know. And then yeah, just as always, a massive shout out and thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We had 7 subscribers this stream, which was quite ridiculous. So yeah, Rick, Axerin, Cowell, Alflick, Kaleidoscope, JQ, and Ant. Thank you so much, everyone. And then if you ever fancy going the extra mile, you can always not do coffee because I didn't open my chatbot this stream. So let's pretend that didn't happen, and I'm going to boot it up very, very quickly so that I could do this properly. You could not do that. You could not support me on Coffee. Never support me on Coffee. You certainly couldn't support me on Coffee by going to coffee.com/ErennisTV. Yeah, there you go. My feet have arrived. There's that message. Coffee.com/ErennisTV. There's a bunch of like alternate subs I've put on there. They're like matched to Twitch tiers, but the value of them is how much I get, not how much you pay Twitch. So like the lowest tier is £2, which is actually more than I get from a tier 1 sub. So if you're ever wanting to sub but without Daddy Bezoso, that's the way to do it. Also, you can check out Throne there. If you like buying people things, and I am people that can be bought are things for. Words good, right? I make good words. Anything else? Oh yeah, if you're watching on YouTube and you've enjoyed this, feel free to give me an engagement, subscribe to the channel, do the thumbs up and the comment about how amazing I am at content and how great it is that I'm here. And I think that's the end of words. Like I said, I'm gonna be back on Sunday playing more Star Ocean. We're gonna be doing some like accountability task setting stuff / goal setting for the week to come. And then ranking some bullshit from The Guardian and then playing some Star Ocean. So that is the end of words. There are no more words left. Thank you so much everyone for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope your day's been a little bit better because of the stream in some way. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.